Hi everybody, it's Az here from Heel vs Babyface. Now this has been requested a lot, and I mean a lot. But finally, today I can bring to you a Raid Boss 101 special Lich King solo Warlock kill. Ooh, now, if you were watching my 24-hour stream, which started at 6 PM on Friday night, and it ran through to 6 PM on Saturday night, I did this during the 24-hour stream. At the time, I was joined by the massively funny and entertaining and just all-round brilliant guy, Paddy J, from Today with Patrick J. And he kept me going. And I had some great people following me in the chat as well, and they were all throwing little hints and tips. And this was the best way for me to kill the Lich King. And it took around about 4 to 5 attempts. I think 5 attempts. I can't be exact. But the fight begins at the stairs. I know it's a bit of a weird camera angle, but this is the best place to fight the Lich King solo. And we'll get to that why a little later on. Now, the ghouls don't do too much. So all I did is just focus my energies on the Lich King, so my pet would pick them back up. And then I pick off the odd 1 or 2 ghouls, and also do some damage here to the shambling horror. But the main aspect of this phase is to try and burn down the Lich King as much as possible to cause him to go into a transition. Because we want to get him transitioned as quickly as possible. We don't want these guys out. We don't want the ghouls hitting me. We don't want the plague stacking on me and lots of damage coming my way. So I had to do some jiggery pokery with my talents. I had to make sure that we had Soul Leech attached. So both my pet and myself can build up a nice little barrier which will absorb damage through my direct damage spells on the Lich King, who is, as you can see, going down pretty nicely. So we're going to go into the transition very soon indeed as another shambling horror enters. But look, if you look at my pet's health bar, how much shield I've managed to get up on the old boy. So that's just through my direct damage spells, as the Lich King therefore now moves into its transition phase. So this is where the steps come in. Because first of all, when the surrounding area, which the Lich King has froze, falls and breaks at the end of this phase, I will not fall. Secondly, the orbs that are coming towards me, these ice spheres, if they strike me, if they get to the end, then they will knock me back massively. And I'm talking massively. We're talking even bigger than the chamois knockback. I would just get knocked way, way over the edge, and there'd be no returning from that. So if I miss one because I'm taking care of myself in the form of a raging spirit, and one of the icy spheres hits, it would just simply knock me onto the stairs, which I'm on already. So that's fine. So this is the best point for me to stay. But thankfully, my Fell Flame can one-shot these spheres. So I just target them quickly, do a Fell Flame. There you go. The surrounding edge has now fallen, and I'm absolutely perfectly safe here on the steps with 4 burning embers. Now, if you saw the debuff that I got on me, that was not the Necrotic Plague, that was the Infest. And to get rid of the Infest, you need to get your health over 90%, or it will tick colossally. And I mean colossally. I died once to Infest, and it dealt around, I think, almost 200k a tick. So it was like 3 ticks, boom, I was pretty much dead. Because I have got the buff from Varian for this. So my health is around about 660k, I think. And of course I do have the increased damage from that buff as well. No, I don't fancy doing this fight without the buff. I quite like it. As we cause the next transition. So here we go. We've got the ice on the edge again, but I've been forced off the stairs due to that debuff on the ground. If I stay in it, then it will keep on increasing. Now, the Valkyries grabbed me. I do have my demonic circle ready in case I got dropped over the edge, but the actual icy ridge came to my rescue. And I can see now that the debuff by the staircase has dissipated. It's vanished. So I'm going to start making my way, when I'm not getting slowed, over to the stairs once more. I don't want to be hanging around the sides when the icy spheres are coming towards me, and also when we transition once more and the Lich King destroys all the ice surrounding the side. I don't want to cock this up. I'm in a very good position right now. But look, 1, 2, 3, 4 icy spheres plus some raging spirits. Now the icy sphere is actually turning onto my pet, which is quite interesting. So I need to take care of all these adds, and then I do believe, and then we're going to be pretty much in the final stage of the fight where all the spirits start to appear. So there is all the adds taken care of. This is now going to be a batter on the Lich King himself. Now, because I can start my direct spells back on him, we can start to see that the barrier is once more beginning to develop on my pet. Here come the spirits. I think the debuff, there it comes, is going to be dropped on me once more. So I've absorbed all the damage from the spirits hitting me because of the barrier that I've done, and the Lich King is just about there. This is a very, very close kill, and it seems really comfortable, but like I said, took about 5 odd attempts to do this. But I want to quickly get some Burning Embers back, because if I get infest... I'm dead. Trollface! This is how the fight happens. I can imagine the very first people to ever attempt this fight would have been like, oh my god, what did he do? But this is all part of the fight. Now, if I was to be stupid enough to click Release Spirit, apparently now it just says, your soul belongs to the Lich King, and you can't go anywhere. But I do believe, and somebody correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I do believe when this fight first came on, if you click Release Spirit, you did release Spirit. And that was just not the done thing to do. So there's a little bit of shenanigans going on between the Lich King and Tyrion. And they're having a little tete-a-tete. The Lich King's gloating. He's killed, well, what would be the raid. And now he's going to suck the soul from my body. But that's not how things are going to happen. Frostmourne is sucking us dry, for want of a better phrase. Especially when on the tinterwebs. But Tyrion is going to smash out of his icy prison any moment now and will actually destroy Frostmourne and shatter it into pieces. That will then cause the amazing cutscenes. Here we go. Tyrion's getting all excited. Grant me the strength, one final blessing, to shatter these bonds by the light and all that jazz. Even though I'm pretty sure he would have died of asphyxiation by then. But there he goes! Jumps, smashes Frostmourne. Ole bajibas. All the souls that were in Frostmourne start to pile out. There we go. How cool is that? No more, Arthas. No more lives will be consumed by your hatred. And we are going to get mass rezzed in a moment. I know I'm doing this solo, so it's only a singular res. But of course, when you're in a raid, you would then get mass rezzed and be able... Here we come. Menethil comes in. We will be able to finish off the Lich King with his little bit of health. I'm not even going to get my pet out. Not even going to get my pet out. And watch this. I try a cheeky Kind's Bindstone. Can I? Can I stone the Lich King? We haven't seen getting stoned with ads for ages, but no. Oh! That would have been an almighty coup. Stoning the Lich King. And Arthas falls defeated. But I'm not going to show you the cutscene. If you want to see the cutscene, you can go to Dalaran. Trollface. And you can see it there in its entirety. But it's possibly the greatest cutscene in the World of Warcraft. I believe it is. It's my favourite. It's very moving. I do think it's very emotional. I know Boogie did a great troll video with Francis about it. Francis getting all upset. But it does touch me. It does touch me. I thought it was absolutely phenomenally done. Now, loot whores. I got 2 of the same thing. I got the War Mace of Menethir. 2 of them. So if I was like is it an Arms or a Fury Warrior? Whatever. Then they could have been quite handy. Back in there! But there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Raid Boss 101 Solo Lich King Kill. And I really hope you enjoyed the vid. Please do like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter. Like my Facebook. And also follow my twitch.tv/Hill vs Babyface for live streaming. I'll be back with more stuff very soon. You take care, everybody. Bye-bye.